is starting here in just a couple of minutes. Now, I was a little late. I wanted to go live at 7:30. It's 7:34, so I'm so sorry that I'm 4 minutes late. Maybe the channel is now ruined. I am running a little late. I honestly thought the game was at 8, and I saw the game was at 7:30. I'm like, ooh, that means I get to go to bed 30 minutes earlier. Now, I know what you're thinking. The last time we talked, I was like, hey, you know what? Are you going to stay up and watch the Paul fight? Nah. I went right to bed. I'm kind of glad I did because I woke up and I heard how boring it was. Which I don't. What's the hate on Jake Paul? Like, does nobody want him to do good? Is that what I'm missing? Like, I don't know. People are like, oh, he's not a real fighter. Like, I mean, I've watched him fight a couple times, and like, I get he is picking on like guys that are retired or guys that aren't as aren't don't do it as well anymore. But I don't like watch boxing as much as like religiously. But like, Paul gets me to the screen, so that's that's I guess gonna be my call to fame is that that guy gets me to the screen. So give or take, give or take. Yesterday we had a great day on stream. I saw like I look back at the numbers and it says we had I don't know 350 views, which is unlike me. That's more than normal. Just saying. Um, and that's really cool. And obviously a lot of people came and said what's up. Love that. The game I don't believe it started yet. I'm clicking on it right now. If it has started, I'm gonna be way behind. Like I'm pretty sure the game started at 7:30. So yeah, they're huddling around kickoff right now. So we still have some time before the game starts. The game, by the way, how flawed is it that ESPN's like, you know what? We're gonna get the two games here, the big ones. We're putting them on ESPN, and then they're like, you know what? We could put on Max. We'll give you get Tulane and you get James Madison. And it's like really that's what we doing? That's messed up. Anywho, I think I actually have drops to claim. Correct me if I'm wrong, Twitch, but let's go to Ultimate Team because I've been streaming a lot of college football, which means I think I have drops to claim. We can open up some packs. I'm thinking more or less the same thing tonight. Go ahead and simulate those games while I watch this, and we'll see what ends up happening. I do want to give the full numbers from last night just to keep transparency with what I went back and saw. Oregon is running out on the field. They're showing, I think, the backup quarterback right now. Max's production is all over the place. So I don't know what we're doing here. I really don't know what's going on here. Okay, last stream, 3 hours and 45 minutes, which is one of the longest, if not the longest, in channel history. And on top of that, okay, I do have a lot of packs. Ooh, an 88 Tebow. That's probably my best player. 15 packs open. I haven't played Ultimate Team in such a long time. 329 live views, 249 unique views. Max viewers 23. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Like that's not that's nothing I've seen before. I don't know. That felt good. I don't even know if it was real. I feel like it was like a bug, and if it was, that sucks. But we'll see. We'll see. Game still has not started yet, so we'll see. I mean, score prediction. I think yesterday I said 45 to 13. That still feels right to me, even though that was more or less like the Ole Miss Tulane game. I don't know what it is. I got to do ROTC today. The what do you call that? What's it called? The graduate commencement, and that was really cool. Really enjoyed that. Honestly, a really cool process to see if you have anyone in your military. That's that's some cool. Getting to see them like after they put in all this work and kind of see them make their next step is really just really cool to see. Other than that, that was it from last night. I do want to see what is this here. Yeah, it's like 50. Like so for some reason, like an hour and 10 minutes, and everyone just like popped right in. My guess is like people were trying to find the game, and they clicked here. Like maybe the streams went down, and everyone was like, "Oh, we gotta get on Twitch to watch it," and they just searched it up. That's my best guess. But who even knows? Why did it say this one was unpublished? Dang, I didn't even publish the stream from last night. That's not me. That's on me for real. So those views didn't even count. Oh wait, I'm sorry, that's the wrong one. Last night 316 views. Might be. I do need to publish this one. I was looking at the wrong one. Why is there already an ad break coming? Danny, what's going on? JMU. Game is coming on my screen right now. It should be a fun one. I don't know if I want to do the full game today. If it's like a blowout at halftime, I might call it, but I might actually play like some college football today. We'll see. We'll see. Yesterday was just simulation, so we'll see. I have 6 Twitch packs. That doesn't feel like enough. Jimmy will win by 52 points. That's your prediction. I love that. I love that. We'll see if that's true. Hey Danny, I gotta hop on Arc Raiders, I guess, and play this game, huh? It seems like I saw just you told me that you just had an update. I haven't seen everybody playing it. Some of my friends play a lot of it, and I don't know if I gotta like get it or not. It's on Xbox, yeah? Do I have to get on Arc Raiders? That's what I'm saying. Everyone in the call is loud. Oh, do I have to get on Arc Raiders? Everyone in the call is loud. I love that. Do you like my new pajamas? This is the first time wearing them. My mic is bugging? What do you mean by that? Let me see. Is it like being poppy? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong video. Looking very good too. Thanks, Danny. Okay, let me see what this mic sounds like. Like cuts out every other word. Like, let me unplug it. James Madison is kicking off right now. This This is why I need to get a PC because I can just plug in my mic right to a USB, and I have a webcam I can plug in there, and then I can just like stream on YouTube. I really want to stream on YouTube, but I don't have a PC. So, oh well, maybe I could try to stream off my laptop on YouTube. I don't know. Does this sound better now? I feel like this has to sound better. I'm plugged it back in, so we're hoping that that sounds good. Okay, JMU kicking off. No, it sounds the same. Okay, hold up. There's really nothing I can do. I mean, it's just kind of. This better not be how it is all night. It could be maybe the mic was too close. Hold on. Let's see. I'm gonna give it one more try. Okay, Oregon is going to get the ball first. You have to go. See it, Danny. Oregon gets the ball first here. I I don't really see this being a close game, and I hope I'm wrong. I really do hope I'm wrong, but I mean, even like watching the Tulane game, I'm like, oh, it felt close, like it felt close for a while. All right, Oregon's first play of the game looks like they're at the 32-yard line. Shovel toss to the left, and the running back goes for about 12 yards. First down, Ducks. Let's see if I can get anything cool here. I just have to do like mindless pack openings or something so I could like not pay attention to it. Maybe just re-rolls. Oh, I only get one pick? This game is I can't get all three of these guys. I don't even need any of them. Let's see, how's my free safety looking? Oh, I don't have a good free safety. I have Charles Woodson who's not available. I don't did I pull him, but it like knows I already pulled him. I don't know. It's kind of a cheat code. You already know who you're gonna get. Do I need a left edge? I don't think so. My D line at this game is pretty good. Oregon already moving the ball down the field. Do I need a center? Oh, you know what? I just realized this shows me at the bottom what I have already. That's goofy of me. So I could replace my 84? No, my center number 1 says that they're an 85. Are my own linemen playing out of position or something? This guy here. He's an 84, but shows up at an 85. I don't know. Oregon's driving right down the field right now. I'm not even like halfway interested. Okay, this is a 2 overall upgrade. This is not an upgrade. This is a 1.5 overall upgrade. I guess I'll go free safety. I always go offensive line, but it's not like I'm going to be playing mutt or cut for any length of time, actually. Oregon taking a shot down the field to an open man. One-handed catch. Oh, did he reach for that touchdown? That could be a touchdown, Oregon. They're going to call it a touchdown. Wow. Dante Moore thought he overthrew him. And he just absolutely, like, hauls it in one-handed. Wow. Did he get in? Ooh, that's an extension right there. That might be a touchdown. Oregon is lining up for one of those like funny 2 point conversions that they do, but they're not going to do it. They're calling a touchdown. Now, one thing I did miss from yesterday. Oh, they faked it, and that's a fumble backwards. I looked away, and they actually did fake the extra point. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. So 6-0 Oregon. I'm gonna mute myself. Okay, we're back. When the girl calls, you have to pick up. That's the rule. And I will. She'd say, "Dang straight." All right. Oregon scored. James Madison has the ball. I don't even know like what to tell you if you're asking what can James Madison do to win this game. It's like Oregon just did whatever they wanted on the offensive side. Came right down the field and scored in 2.5 minutes. I'm assuming Okay. Oh, the quarterback for James Madison just laid a block. Nice 25-yard run there for JMU. I've actually been fed. This is like the gambling gods here. I was fed a lot of James Madison like propaganda this week on Twitter. Like whoever it was like they were trolling. I swear, but it was kind of funny. All right, that's opening up the packs. I'm done with that. Let's see what we're going with here. James Madison first and 10, almost at midfield. That was a one play. That was a nice little play, but I don't know if that's working anymore. It was a run that totally got blown up, and the guy just cut it outside and picked up 24 yards. Bubble screen goes for about 6 yards, 6 or 7 yards. What do I want to do here? I feel like Road to Glory could be fun. Road to the CFP could be fun, but that's like online. Maybe like, is there anything else? They're gonna have like, oh, mini games could be fun. Mini games. What does that entail? Do I have to play against Notre Dame? Wait, how do I get to Navy? Ohio State. Random opponent. I want to go back to UConn. That was fun. Delaware? Okay. Oh, okay. I don't keep saying okay, but I'm figuring out what's going on in this game. Like, I got it now. Can I find someone worse than Delaware? What was Delaware's overall? 76? Oh, there it was right there. That was a team that was pretty poo-poo. Let me find one more. We found one more like 72, sub 72. James Madison, 3rd and 5 from the 46 in shotgun. Looks left, throws. That ball's caught. Pick up of 3. 4th and 2 or 3 coming up here. They're only feeding me good teams now. As I say when I skip over. Ooh, UMass, perfect. All right, let's see what these mini games have for us. 4th and 2, JMU probably gonna be aggressive here. If your coach is coaching, and then also that coach is leaving, I don't know if I like your odds in a game. Like Brian Hartline's still coaching. We'll see how that works out. What am I doing here? Oh. Okay, wait. Where's the James Madison, I think, is celebrating, so it looks like they picked up the first down. Which is just fine and dandy for them. Oh, I did not complete that. Oh, I just hit the thing. I think I hit it. Am I tripping? Ugh. I guess I'm not very good at this. Can I run? I mean, I don't really have a mobile quarterback, but I do what I can. Hey! Let's go. Let's go. Don't get hit. Dum dum. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, this is fun. I feel like I'm doing really well in this right now. I know I got hit by the balls. I don't even know like where my get there. I wasn't even close to gold. Wow, that was really bad. All right, 2nd and 10 for James Madison at the 41-yard line. So they picked up the 4th down. I don't even know how. I'm not gonna lie, I was not locked in. These games just don't entertain me tonight, and I hope I'm wrong. You know, maybe it might be a Packers and Bears tonight on the stream. Who knows? All out blitz. What does that mean? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I was not ready for that. Oh, they're all gonna come right after me. You know, I'm actually kind of dodging it right now. Y'all can't lie, I'm dodging it right now. Okay. Where's it coming? Right here. Bang. Okay, next. Come on. Come on. Oh, no. Bang. There we go. All right, James Madison completes the pass. Like, gets down to about the 30, it looks like. And the guy points first down. I love when they do that. Did I just not get hit there? Hey, hey. Oh no! Should not have blocked that. Oh, did I hit that? Yes, sir. One more. One more. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Still not even close to a goal. I'm gonna make that call again because I just got good news. So let me resume this. I'm gonna sneeze too. So. Car troubles on my right. James Madison's driving right now, which I mean, I'm still not trying to get too excited about this because I watched Tulane drive and then turn the ball over like 55 times, and so I don't know. But JMU's down to like the 15-yard line here, like ready to score here. I kind of am locked into this drive now. First quarter about halfway done. JMU in the gun, hand off to the running back up the middle, picks up 6 yards. That is what you call it. That is wait, where the ball is at? Oh, I missed. Oh, this is just sudden death. So this is until I get hit by a ball. You know what? Honestly, that doesn't count. No, the balls bounce off each other. Are you kidding me? I'm trying that again. I was gonna say I think I can do this pretty well actually, as long as I can just like avoid them. If two balls bounce off each other, how are you gonna tell me that's fair? Where's my next one? Right there. Bang. Like I feel like I could do this all day. Low key. Okay, we're not. Did I just lose? What's my modifier at? I don't even have one. I just keep breaking points, by the way. Oh, right there. I guess I'm tripping. Inner ring, inner ring. All right, what James Madison do? 3rd and 6 coming up here. Bullseye. 3rd and 6 for the Dukes. Are they the Dukes? Why am I getting Dukes in my head? Jamie, is it just Dukes? Oregon gonna send a blitz, and that's a heater. Gets hit as he throws. They're gonna call it incomplete, but there was potential there for a fumble. That was not pretty by the Dukes, and that is gonna lead to a field goal unless they get balls and they want to go for it. Which we'll see. We'll see. I'm telling you, I think I could do this. Like, I'm not timed. I'm just avoiding 2 or 3 of these things. It feels like it's kind of easy to navigate here. Kid coming up here is 11 for 13. Hopefully knocks his kick in. I don't want to see any kickers like earlier today and yesterday. Right to the upright. 6-3 Oregon leads after a drive. I mean, the kicking today was not good. And Ohio State fans should really look at that and be like, you know what? Maybe we don't have the worst guy. Did I just get hit? No, I was trolling. I could have gotten that one. I don't want that. I'm good. I'm good. Next one. You know what? Make it throw. Bang! I saw a joke online that I thought was funny, and it was that Michigan hired the Michigan hired the guy from the commercial who steals the cotton candy as the coach. And I thought that was good. I thought that was good humor, good fun, good whatever. They're down bad right now. It's not pretty there over in that state. Okay, what do I want to do? Last time I was playing Dynasty, I feel like I could do that. But also I got a Road to Glory that I was kind of having fun in. Not really even feeling the game, to be honest. Like, I'd rather just watch the sporting event, but I kind of have to play something. I can't just sit here on a blank screen, you know? I'll just let one play for now. I'll just let one play. I'm gonna let it be. I'm not letting that one play. No, sirree. Let me put on. So yesterday we finished off with Indiana against Bama. Who even won the other games yesterday? Now that we know the second round matchups, so we should probably go ahead and play them. So let's go Ohio State and Miami. And that game is Big Ten. Big Ten against, who is it? Big Ten against, oh, it's 8 o'clock. My TV is so dark. Big Ten against ACC. Okay, and they're playing in the Cotton Bowl. 4 minutes seems fine. Cotton Bowl. Hello. It's 3:30 the normal time. It's gonna be a night. It's gonna be a night game. Let's say this is what we got here. So the only matchup left is who Texas Tech plays. We got Miami, Ohio State, Ole Miss, Georgia, Alabama, Indiana. So far, if you guys watched the Bama Camp video, I am 3 for 3. And of course, I got Oregon. Now, obviously, most people go 2 for 2, and you're like, okay, obviously you picked the 2 favorites in Oregon and Texas Tech, but I picked the 2 underdogs, and that's looking pretty good for me right now. James Madison 0 for 3 on 3rd down, 2 for 2 on 4th down. That does not feel sustainable for me, or to me. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see if anyone in blue or anyone in purple can get a stop here. That guy looks like me in the crowd. That's me like all hours of the day. I'm just like, that's how I walk around here. Ryan Day getting them boys pumped up. Come on now, Bucks. Come on, Bucks. This game will get me so hyped. This would be like, wait, why is Ohio State ranked 3rd when they're 2nd in the thing? What am I looking at? Is this like beginning of the year rankings? It is, isn't it? Okay, that makes sense. Was Oklahoma that high ranked earlier? Or was Alabama that high ranked earlier? I don't know. Because 3 against 10, that's like fairly accurate to where they ended up. Buckeyes get the ball first. It feels like that hasn't happened in a while. I'm more invested in this Ohio State game than I am in the actual game on the screen. What is the matchup to watch out for? Will Ohio State's offensive line hold up against Miami's defensive line? And on the first play of the game, Max Clare is going to pick up 3 yards. We'll give him 4, but let's see here what this is actually an interesting way to scout out who Madden or who College Football 26 thinks is going to win this game. I have no idea. I don't know what the line is. I don't know if there is a line on it already, but yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see how they play. I'm hoping we get like Ohio State versus Tennessee and they come out dialed in. That'd be kind of nice, but they've never gone into a playoff game and they've looked flat. Every playoff game they've come into has been like dialed in, except no, even like the Ohio State Alabama one from 2020 was like kind of dialed in. Coach, 3rd and 4th they run it. I don't know about all that. It's like they lost the battle, but they win the war, right, guys? I know Phil's out here flexing. I should go to this game. I don't know how, but gosh, it should be so cool to go to this game. 3 and out for the Bucks. Not a great start. Not a great start. Probably an overturn on the punt. Not even Tony back there returning. Weird. Okay, Ohio State's defense should just be fine here. I'm assuming, like against Indiana, Ohio State's defense was good enough to win. They gave up 13 points, even though they didn't get off the field in the one situation they had to. It felt like the defense wasn't the reason why they lost the game. Did they even force any turnovers in the game? I don't think so. They turned the ball over. They They missed a field goal. They had turnover on downs. So, oh, you know what they did? Igbinosa had a pick. We'll see what version of Carson Beck we get. Iggy's already celebrating, even though he gave up a 10-yard catch. Love that for him. Okay, Oregon retakes the field in real life now. Switch over. I would love to put the game in the corner, but I don't think that's allowed. Starting from the 25. Tell you, I'm not built for today. But that's fine. We'll be okay. No runs here. Second and inches. Just a check down for first down for Carson Beck. And honestly, watching today, Miami's offense looked good at times, and their defense obviously was good. But, and I'm left a lot on that field. I'm thinking if you're Texas A&M, you're like, we turned the ball over 100 times. We got a bunch of players ejected. We missed 8 field goals, so they're probably feeling like they left a lot on the board, which, they did. This guy, the running back, was good. I forget what his name was, but he was good today. I want to say like Nick Frazier, but that's the guy from Georgia. Oh, I look up and Oregon just got like a 50-yard play. Hard telling what's going on in that game. That game is just flying colors over there. Okay, second and 11. That name, Mark Fletcher. I'm going Mark Fletcher. That's what I'm getting at here. No rush again. Ohio State's D rush or defensive line rush hasn't really shown up against the important teams. Like I don't remember them having a big game against Michigan, except for Caden Curry seemed to be fine. Or was that the Indiana game? I don't know. They didn't really get to Mendoza. We need to 3 sacks here with the boys. Oregon busting away. Nice tackle at the 10-yard line. The guy's open. Oh, nice breakup. Was that Styles on the breakup there? He has check down open for a first down. Unrealistic. Carson Beck missed a throw. Carson Beck missed an easy read for a first down. Unrealistic. How about a fake punt? Ooh, I don't think I've seen like a block or even like a missed field goal in simulation. Is that Innis making that catch? Yeah. I saw that guy doing an interview a couple days ago. And it looks like he just got a 50-yard penalty knocking back Ohio State to the 6. Oh, roughing the kicker? Come on, man. Oregon got second and goal at the 5. In the pistol, Dante Moore fakes the handoff around the edge for a rushing touchdown. Nice little read option there. The cameraman was fooled. I wasn't. Touchdown Ducks. Will they go for 2? Oh, that's picked. Ball don't lie. Arvell Reese with a pick. What a crazy sentence that would be. Arvell Reese is not back in coverage a lot, I don't believe. Nice throw, Carson. I can't be getting heated like that. Like, it's getting bad over, like, I'm roughing the punter, which is crazy. Play that fight song. Yeah. Oregon looks like they're going for 1. They tried to run the fake on the last time, and it did not work out. Kick is up and good. 13-3. Oregon's gone 2 for 2. James Madison goes half of 1. Nice play by Dante Moore to keep him. He's got 1 rushing, 1 passing touchdown. And the Dukes don't look like they can stop Oregon right now. All right, Stan, let's see if you want to throw the best players not on the field right now. Another check down to Kazmarek. I can name all 5 deep, 6 deep on Ohio State tight ends. What was that Bo Jackson route there? Why did he like run backwards and then like, oh, Jeremiah was on the field. I didn't even see him. That's my bad team. I was yelling at coach. You're like, why is Jeremiah off the field? That's on me. Okay, so far, not a lot of anything. Ohio State still has not gotten a first down. These games are too quick to really figure out anything. Like 16 minutes is really just one quarter. So when you see some of these games end like 10-7, it's like, well, how real was that? This is just the only game I care about. Should I recline and get back and be comfy today? I don't know. All right, let's see what we got to say. And flipping fields, staying in the pocket, going deep. Look at that beautiful deep bomb, and he's going for Bo Jackson, who drops it. Off of Bo Jackson's fingertips. What a nice deep ball, but just can't make the catch as the running back. 3rd and 5, gotta pick this thing up. So far, no momentum offensively, which is not how you'd want to start the game. I'm telling you, when the offense looks good, it looks good. But sometimes it looks like this, and it's like there's no answers. Saying quick strike is caught for first down. Looks like Brandon Innes on the play. One of the captains. Nice catch, BI. He had a nice game against. It was either a nice big catch against Indiana or Michigan, but it feels like he's been playing well the last couple of weeks. He's going to be like a Igbokwe, and he'll be back next year, which is awesome. Play action. Another nice ball down the field, and that's broken up. Trying to go for looks like Carnell Tate there. Let's establish the run here, Bucks. Single back makes me think we got a bubble or a run here. Kind motion. We got neither. The tight end is open. Nice formation. Nice throw to Max Clare. Gets 9 yards. Now we run it. 3rd and 1. Now we run it. Oregon's coming back and kicking the ball off here. The first 2 games of the day, pretty good. Or the first 2 games of the playoff, pretty good. Last night, even though it was a 10-point game, I would say that was a top-tier game. It was, I mean, if Oklahoma doesn't shoot themselves in the foot, that's an actual game. You know, they miss a field goal, and by the way, they missed another field goal. And then, oh yeah, they missed another field goal. Just felt like Oklahoma just kept not staying on a read option. Oh, boy. I always call for that play, and that time just doesn't work. So that's another punt for the Buckeyes. Defensive battle here, kind of like today in real life. Anywho, the first 2 games were good. Even though it was a 10-point game, I didn't feel like it. JMU, ooh, nice 7-yard pickup by the quarterback. If he broke that tackle, he might have been going. I thought it was a bad punt, but it was not a bad punt at all. Inside the 20. So Miami now coming with their 3rd-ish possession because they kind of got granted 2 where they punted, but then it was a roughing the punter. We'll see what Beck does. Got a guy wide open, and there we go. 1 play, picks up 20-something yards. I mean, still haven't even seen a target to Jeremiah Smith yet. We're coming in on almost the 3rd possession here. I can't be getting frustrated over how Ohio State plays in the video games, right? Sonny Styles is like, right, I missed him. JMU's got 3rd and 3 here. From their own 32-ish. Would be a nice conversion if they could pick this up. But if they can move the ball a little bit against Oregon, I'll be surprised. Like, even if they just lose like 31-20, I think a lot of people would be like, huh, that's a interesting outcome. They hit the wide open check down for a first down in that game. And a modest game by the Hurricanes here. Miami's got a chance here to go 2 for 1. Come down and score, get the ball back at half and score again, and then basically you're looking at game over. And if that happens, if they come down and score, I'm coming in and playing. Ooh, nice way to get pressure on them. 3rd and 7. Who had the pressure there? I always want to say Caden Curry. Could have been Kenyatta Jackson. Could have been Caden McDonald. Could have been... Who's the other edge? Is it Edric Houston? I don't know. There's K-Mac. There's there's K-Mac. There's Curry. There's Houston. There's Kenyatta Jackson. I mean, the D line is just loaded with just great players. Not like Chase Young caliber guys, but like, you know, B plus pass rushers. Okay, Miami so far winning the field battle, the field position battle. And that punt was not great. Minute 25 and 3 timeouts for the Bucks. This is big because Miami's going to get the ball coming out of half. So what's really important here is not screwing this up and giving the ball back where Miami has a chance to score. We're going to give it back. Waste clock at least. Don't give them hope. I'm okay with that as long as Miami's not calling timeouts. James Peoples in the game, not the Clyde Meg, especially with the two guys that they usually have playing now. 39 for JMU in real life. Shotgun formation. Motions is running back over. Throws a backwards ball. We've got a trick play, and the guy's wide open. Going down to the 30, to the 20, cuts back down to the 10-yard line on a double pass where you could just see the receiver absolutely dusting the corner. And the second, it was like one of those screens. And the corner just bites down, and guy's open. Probably could have been a touchdown if it was thrown by a real guy. Okay, Miami just called timeout, but there's 25 seconds to go. This is kind of what they did against Indiana a couple weeks ago. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but, you know, I'm not coaching. So that they're going to go the entire first half and say, you know what we're not going to do is throw the ball to Jeremiah Smith one time. They've had 3 possessions. They picked up like 25 yards. Not very good. End of the first quarter in that game over there. Let's see, 30 Miami, about 13 seconds left here. Not bad. 11 seconds left in the timeout. There's still realm for field goal range, but let's hope that the teams just decide, you know what, we'll go into halftime. And by the way, if this is what the game is like, I'm absolutely nervous as an Ohio State fan because this is not the way I like my team playing in big games. Scared, passive, not targeting the big guys down the field. Miami call that timeout? That's weird. Why? Like if you're gonna run it up the middle, what's the play here, guys? Who knows? All right, let's see. 2nd and 8. I doubt they're gonna run it again here. I do. What? I mean, it worked, but they have no timeouts. So unless they're running hurry up here, why are they called timeout there? I don't know. We'll see how quickly they can get to the line here. They don't even call a play. Okay. It is halftime. We've got halftime here. I guess they've only allowed 67 yards, but it feels like Ohio State's offense only has 25 yards. So I'm not the biggest fan of how this game would be turning out right now. Where's the biggest play of the game? Oh, the first play of the game. Oh, that was the third down pick up to Ennis. Okay. This is the play, the dot down the middle. Biggest play of the game right here so far. Yep. It is about a 30-yard pass for Carson Beck. Okay, Miami gets the ball first. We have 8 minutes of football left to play. I think an executive decision. I'm just not going to jump in. There's no reason I need to play. Where's Malachi Tony? Do they just not respect him? Like, is there not a roster update? Because, like, he almost had a punt return touchdown today. He literally scored the only touchdown on the game. There he is. He's right there. Only touchdown of the game. I think he threw a pass today. Probably had a run that I didn't see. He's just out there running, doing stuff. Top of the screen is Tony. Not going to go to him. And Ohio State's rush defense gives up 9 yards to Mark Fletcher. He's probably the best player of the game today. If Tony would have scored a touchdown, I would have gone to him, like on the punt return. But I really liked the way Mark Fletcher was running the ball. That was a sight to behold. JMU down to the 10-yard line, first and goal to start the second quarter, and immediately they get a penalty. Ooh, read option for Carson Beck. He picks up 4 yards. Nice. He puts up the U after the first. I was like, we coming. So it's going to be JMU first and goal from the 15 now. Some not great situations for my rooting interest right now. Another first down for Miami. Arvell Reese makes a tackle. College basketball's on. Nothing more interesting than any of these games. James Madison only gets a yard or two. Let's see. Beck. Sack him. Let's go. Oh. Loses 7 yards. That felt like a lot. Kenyatta Jackson. Buddy is thin. Like I thought he was thicker. He's not. He's like thin. He's gonna be an NFL either edge or linebacker or something. People are gonna like him. I think Cladis said he's like Micah Parsons. JMU gets about a run of 5 or 6 yards down to the 7, but there is a flag, and my guess is it's coming back because it looked like it was too open. Okay, Miami cuts it to 3rd and 7 here, and there's only 6 minutes left in the game. Holding on the offense is the call, so that'll back them up to the 23-yard line. Not great. Yeah, absolutely holding there on the left tackle. Just slammed the defender to the ground. They threw him. All right, get him. What a sack there by the Bucks. Let's go. I say let's go like that's my team. And that's going to be a punt. Now, Ohio State probably with their last or second to last possession. If they don't score on this drive, I would say Miami wins the football game. That's almost targeting. Oh boy, on second and goal from the 23, the ball tips up in the air off a tight end's hands. Luckily lands in the middle of the field, but that would have been a nice play had it have worked. Is that another shank punt? Oh boy, it is. Oh boy, that was a rough punt. And that's kind of how, was that Oklahoma that was punting like that today? Or Miami? Somebody was punting kind of strangely. The ball was tipped off of 2 ducks. There were 2 Oregon Ducks just in the middle of the pass lanes. And now JMU with 3rd and goal from the whatever yard line. Okay, so once again, Ohio State just deciding we do not want to give the ball to Jeremiah Smith. If I look at the end of this game and he doesn't have a single target, I'm going to be upset. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Wait, did that just say 4th and goal? Oh, okay. No, on 3rd and goal, they tried to run the play that got nowhere. So it's going to be about a 40-yard field goal from 4th and goal. Ooh, nice catch. Who is that? Oh, I thought it was like 11. Carnell Tate with the first down grab, and that is what it should look like right there. Can we get one more play before the 4th quarter, or are we just not doing it? I'm not playing, by the way. I do this and nothing happens. I don't know if it was like, if it looked like I was playing. Maybe I'll hold it and make it look like I'm playing. I was just holding it because it was like natural. Y'all think I'm out here cheating for Ohio State. I want to see who's going to win just as much as y'all do. 0-0 heading to the 4th quarter. Oregon is celebrating, so I'm assuming they blocked the field goal because a lot of the big guys are celebrating. Let's see if we play on that because I'm guessing that was blocked. Oh, yeah. Oh, yep. Blocked. A lot of weird special teams miscues in the first couple games. Like, I don't understand if you're the James Madison coach. Like, what are you mad about? Like, the block kick. Like, kick it higher. Like, okay. Okay, I didn't realize this play got him all the way down to the 38-yard line. Let's see. Ennis gets out there, picks about 1 yard. We'll give him 2 to the 36-ish. tell you, getting paid monthly is rough. Like, it's like, I get paid at the end of the month, and then like the first couple weeks, I'm like, oh, I can buy furniture and whatnot, and then like the rest is like, no, I can't. Another conservative play call here. This is not. I mean, short pass, short run, not Ohio State football. Nothing targeting down the field, except for the Carnell Tate bomb that they hit. This is not the team that I watch right here. Jeremiah Smith in single coverage. I don't care if he doesn't catch it, but you throw it up to him here. Oh, 14 inches. They're going for this. If they don't go for this, that's not Ohio State football. They better not kick it. This is Julian saying QB sneak, even though he's been failing on QB sneaks the last couple of weeks. 14 inches. I feel like Brandon Innocent in real life gets it. That's just, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Ohio State would never trust their kicker to trot out for a 45-yard field goal. That's probably good, since in college football they make every single kick possible. I gotta get my feet off camera. My toes are just sitting there at the bottom of the screen. My bad, Chad. My big toes are just sitting on the stream there. I sang Carmen, Ohio for the first time today, and it's emotional, man. Like, you hear it, and it's like, everyone get around. I gotta take Haley there to see what it's like, because she, like, the traditions and stuff, I think she'll enjoy, even though she's not a sports ball girl. All right. A kick deep for Ohio State is going to be ran back to the 20-yard line, and now it comes down to one defensive stand, and you probably win the game here. Let's see what Carson Beck can come out and do. Is Malachi Tony even going to be on the field? I haven't seen him or Jeremiah Smith do anything yet today. Did that just indicate that Sonny Styles is blitzing? Is that why there's a red indicator over his head? Yup. It did. I don't know if I'm the only one that saw that. So the 6'6" defensive lineman gets his hand up there and just blocks it. So that wingspan's got to be like 8 or 9 feet in the air. So I'd probably hit the guy too. Like that feels impossible. How are you supposed to do that? I wouldn't even worry about it. If I was like doing the Pat McAfee kicking competition, I couldn't worry about it because I'd be like, oh, I have to bend the kick. Dante Moore looking to take a deep shot. He's got a man, and it's underthrown, but they're going to call a flag. Ball was 10 yards underthrown, and the receiver had to basically dive into the quarterback. Unlucky. James Madison's having all the James Madison calls go the other team's way. Not that wasn't warranted, but when you're not the better team, oh, that's a bad call. The defender's just trying to, like, keep up with the guy who burned him. And all the Oregon guys do is just stop. And you make any contact there, you're done. That's rough. That's a 15-yard penalty. Duck is happy about it. What are we looking at here from Miami? I kind of stopped paying attention. Ooh. Oh, fumble. Hello. Pick. Are we kidding right now? We're not being serious, right? We're not being. That would just not have happened in real life. A hit so hard he fumbles, and then like 3 players just. Okay, that was not the play that just happened. Yeah, you don't even know how to get the play on the game. They're like, I don't know. Okay, this makes sense. But why is Ohio State challenging the rule of fumble? What? Okay, the officials overruled it. What? I'm confused. Oh well, it's not like it mattered anyway, because the Miami guy, I think, only got a couple extra yards. Let's see, that's a numbers game right there. Not bad by Miami. We might have overtime coming here if Ohio State can get a stop. It'll be the first overtime game. Simulation football, I guess, is hard to nail down. I always yell at 2K for like what they do is Oregon's breaking off a long run, guy slips a tackle, and touchdown Ducks on 3rd and 3, about a 50-yard rush, and that's gonna make it 19-3, extra point pending. Can I turn on the Packer game yet? Ooh, nice way to knock that ball out there. It's a big stop. Can I turn on the Packer game yet, please? I don't even want to watch James Madison anymore. I think I'll give him one more score, maybe till halftime, and then I'll turn the Packer game on. I'll give that till halftime. It's been rough. This is not going the way that the Dukes want it to go. Who could be surprised? Don't put the group of 5 teams in. Rah! Oh, that was another drop. 8 first downs to 2 is ridiculous. That one interception really cost the game. Okay. Miami's going to call timeout. Now they get first down. They're like, let's score and win this game. But let's hope that doesn't happen. I missed the play. That might have been like an end around for a touchdown. I totally missed how that play developed, but nonetheless, Oregon's up by 17. No pressure, no pressure, no pressure. Just a 4-man rush back, checks down, pick up a 7. They're going to call it 6. Timeout. Who? Timeout Hurricanes. Interesting. Interesting. Kind of good for Ohio State because if they do score a touchdown, Ohio State's going to have 3 timeouts. No pass rush at all. Where are the other 8 defenders at? They must just be playing bend but don't break. Like, that's interesting. Huh. Clock is ticking. The Hurricanes are thinking touchdown. Like, they're thinking we are ending this game with the ball in our hands. Let's see. Back. Plenty of time. Throws backwards. And tackle inbounds and timeout Hurricanes. Again, kind of good for Ohio State because if Miami does decide to score a touchdown here, and by decide, I mean if they do somehow score a touchdown. If it's, by the way, don't even worry about the score. If it's a 3-point game, like let's say it's like 24-21, and this is the case, I am absolutely trembling right now thinking about the potential of this because I'm expecting Ohio State to just run through timeout Ohio State. Timeout Ohio State. Now, timeout Ohio State. Don't you want the ball back or no? Guess not. I'd call timeout right now. Timeout right now. What? Guys, there was 20-something seconds left. What? I'm sorry. That's so unrewarding. I guess Ohio State smart. Who is that? That is not Mario Cristobal. What are we doing here? This game is so busted. I'm glad Ohio State didn't call the timeout. That is so busted. What? So Ohio State wins the Cotton Bowl. And then a 3-0 shootout. Is this a baseball game? Oh, that's ridiculous. Wow, that was terrible. Why would that be a thing? Why was that at all what happened? Okay, so it's Bama, Ohio State, and then we're gonna get Georgia versus Ole Miss. Ugh, this is a rough watch here. Who came here to watch offense? Not me. Okay, wait, this isn't. What is this based off of? Georgia's ranked number 2, Ole Miss 6. Like the rankings are pretty tight. Oklahoma 7. I don't know. Why is Georgia two? Oh, is this the AP poll? It must be the AP poll. That'll be my guess. What bowl game is this? Who can tell me that? Ooh, trick play by JMU, and it goes for 1 yard. Ole Miss versus Yarya. The Sugar Bowl, which is where? Oh, I'm doing the wrong thing. Sugar Bowl. And the game is at 8 p.m. I would rather see Indiana in Alabama, but whatever. Another night game here. Sugar Bowl, big game team. Yada, yada, yada. 4 minutes, whatever. James Madison's looking to punt. I think I'm giving him till the end of half, and then I'm done. Because that's... Can't do it anymore, guys. I can't watch him play anymore. I got another college football pack. Let's go. I got a lot, actually. I got a lot of drops to claim here. Claim. Probably from the 4 hours yesterday that I was streaming. Dang, I got a lot, actually. That might be it. Yeah, I got a lot more packs to open up now. Okay. Back to our regularly scheduled program. Interesting. Okay, what do we think for this game? Oh no, Indiana did not win. It was Alabama. So did I say Indiana? I mean, Alabama and Ohio State are in. It's the 1 and the 2, even though Alabama was like 9-ish. Then we'll have Oregon. Oh no, Oregon lost. So it'll be James Madison against um, Texas Tech. And what bowl game are they in? They're not in the Cotton, they're not in the Sugar, they're not in the Rose. They're probably in the Fiesta Bowl? Or are they in the... What's the one in Georgia? The Peach Bowl. It's probably the Peach Bowl. JMU's punting 4th and 14. At this point, it's basically, we're giving up. Punt was almost blocked, by the way. I can tell you with my heart I'll be rooting for Ole Miss in this game, but it's just not going to happen. Pick Georgia, it's not going to. I mean, they look good today, but do we really trust some no-name coach against Kirby Smart? Like, just stop it there. Gunnar Stockton and Trinidad Chambliss, like, take your pick, you know? I like both of them. I do like Gunnar Stockton. But you're telling me with no Lane Kiffin, it's been messy, it's been loud there. And Georgia's defense just looks so good. They might not allow 20 points. I can easily see 27-16 Georgia. And that might be, I mean, I don't know what the spread's going to be. Probably 7-ish. We'll have to see when that stuff comes out. I wonder if I can check that now. Oregon, by the way, is going 3 for 3 on touchdowns. So just no resistance at all from JMU. There's almost a tackle for loss. Turns into a 3-yard pickup. Okay. First down, Georgia? Yep. First down, Oregon? Yep. Let's see if they have the lines for these games yet, because we got Ohio State, Miami, Indiana, Alabama, and Georgia, Ole Miss already up. I'm assuming we can already write in Oregon here. Let's see what we're looking at here. Oh, Oregon's got a breakaway again, a run all the way down inside the 20. Ohio State minus 10? Oh, that's a big spread. What? They saw Miami. It could not have been 10 last week. I don't know what it would have been. I can't believe 10 is the number. Over under 42.5. So they're expecting a 26-16 game ish. 27-16. Oh, just went to 9.5. Somebody just bet Miami. Or a lot of people bet Miami. The Eagles win. The Packers are on. Oh, and Oregon just scored, but there's a flag. I think I'm turning on the Packer game if this is a real touchdown here. We'll see. I don't even necessarily really want to do the full game. I might just do like half the Packer game and then we're done. Oregon is clapping and celebrating, which means the flag is on the other team. That makes it 26-3. And I think, oh, nice catch in the end zone. Had a receiver draped on him. I believe the call is pass interference. And that's a touchdown for the Ducks. Will they go for 2? I know I said I'd leave if they scored. I just don't want to hold true to that. So nobody misses tackles in this game. I like it. Real simulation football. Oregon leads by 24. I'm going to call that one over. Game was a blowout. Let's do Bears Packers now. Bears were just about ready to score, and it's a game that actually matters. I mean, James Madison's just here like to make their money and get out of here. Right? Right, guys? Is that so bad to say? Alright, I do get the Packer game here. That's cool. Oh, I did not mean to full screen that. Whoopsie poopsie. First play I see is DeAndre Swift running close to first down to about the 4-yard line. Georgia going for it, 4th and 1? No. Ole Miss on for a block. They don't get there. I looked away for the punt too, but it sounds like it didn't go anywhere. Do they still have? I wonder if they still have Lane Kiffin in as the coach. Because like, who do they have? Who do they have there as the Miami coach? Some random like ball-looking dude. 4th and 1 for the Bears. Whoa, a snap way over the head of the running back. And that 4th and 1 is going to go backwards for 20 yards. Does that count? And I got back there, and he just fell on it also, which on 4th and inches from the 2, I feel like you got to pick that up and try to make a play. I mean, that ball snapped way over the head. And that is going to be, got a little too cute for it. Maybe Ben Johnson should learn how to run the tush push. I need to change the stream name because we are no longer James Madison versus Oregon. We are Chicago versus Green Bay. A battle for the 1 seed question mark? Huh. Let's see what we got here. Did the title even change? Who knows? Yep, it did. Commercial in that game. I don't know what it is. I'm just not like not in the mood to sit here and watch a blowout. I mean, that's last time it was going to be a good game. I might do it next week or whatever it is, New Year's Day for whatever the games are. It's going to be Oregon and Texas Tech, Georgia and Ole Miss, and what's the other one? It'll be Indiana, Alabama. Who would they put at noon? They'd probably stick Indiana and Alabama at noon. No, the game's at the Rose Bowl. That game has to be at 3:30. Okay. So, the noon game will be Oregon and Texas Tech. Interesting. So, both those teams come east. So, Oregon's going to have to travel east. Don't love that for them. Texas Tech probably a little easier. It's an interesting aspect of the game. Huh. I could really sit here and stream and answer work emails, and I love that. Love that for me. Stockton throws first down. I lied. That was not a first down. Not even broadcast. Test is being reviewed. This is what happens. I had to get up at 6 in the morning. Energy is low. Energy is down bad right now. I did indulge and get Smoothie King today. which is not a normal purchase for me. Usually I'm very tight with when I spend, but I indulged and I said I want a smoothie, and I did it. Another boring, low-scoring game. It's unfortunate. All right, they're talking about this Packer game. Packers get the ball from the 22. J-Lo play action, floats it off his back foot, and that is dropped? Question mark. That's dropped? Question mark. That was interesting. Tight end had it wide open. Couldn't do anything with it. Oh, I just accidentally left the channel. Oopsies. Coming down to the end of the first quarter of this game, so I guess towards the end of the first quarter of this one too. Wait, did they both turn the ball over on downs? Why did I take 80th turnover on downs? That's stupid. Just some good football on the TV today. I had to get my feet out of the shot. I'm sick of looking at the screen and just seeing my feet there. Sorry, guys. Oh, and George's got a breakaway here. Is there anyone that's going to catch him? Who's going to catch Oscar Delp? Tight end try to get his high horses on. J-Lo on 3rd and 6 is going to pump fake and dive forward to get the first down. They're going to give it to him. He's flexing. He's like, yeah, I did that. I feel like I've already done an hour. I don't need to do more than 2 hours. Especially with the Oregon game being basically done. I can honestly do Oregon. Hold up. This might be smart. I can do Oregon. I can do Green Bay, and I can do the stream. J-Lo fires. Looks like incomplete. Too low for Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Georgia. And James Madison is driving down to about the 40-yard line. Okay, let's see how I can do this here. How much smaller can I make this? That much smaller. Okay. This setup is so wonky right now on my computer, but it'll have to do. Wait. Can I do 4? That'd be nice. I'm trying to rearrange my computer right now. Okay. Oh, I absolutely can. Let's go. So I'm gonna put the stream on this half. No. I'm gonna put the stream on this half. Oh, that's not good. Oh boy. Trying my heart out, guys, I promise. Okay, I got it. Bang. Alright, I've got it. This is the setup right here. I got Green Bay on the top left, I got Oregon on the bottom left, and I got the stream in the entire right side. Who's got it better than we do? No one. I'm gonna make that one a little bit bigger. This is actually really elite. Alright, both games happening right now as we speak. I'm going to try to do all 3 games here. Green Bay is running down to the end of the first quarter. They've got 1st and 10 in opponent's territory. James Madison 1st and 15 from about their own 40-yard line. 7:10 left before half. J-Lo takes a snap, play action, rolls left, throws down the field, caught 2 feet in bounds. Did he get him in? The receivers, the ref says no. The other says no. Watson almost makes the catch, but it looks like the refs are going to say did not hold on to it. Let's see. I think he dragged his foot. 1. Did he get that second foot in? That might be a catch. That might be a catch by Christian Watson. 1. Nah, I don't think he got the second foot down. In college, that would have been a catch. Second and 10 for Green Bay, 24 seconds left first quarter. James Madison trying to get something going. Third down coming up for them, 3rd and 8. Georgia throws to the bottom of the screen. Flag on the play right before halftime. Green Bay across the middle of the field to Romeo Dobbs for a first down. It's too much now. I don't need to do the Georgia game. That game's not real. This is how you work on your broadcasting skills. It's kind of like when Kevin Harlan was like, I'm calling all the games. I'm calling both of them. Romeo Dobbs, first down across the middle. The entire pile. What is going on there? The Chicago Bears guys like ripping out. Oh, this game is getting chippy. Oh, that guy just got blindsided from the back. I didn't see all this before. Bears-Packers, great rivalry. JMU, pass broken up, 4th and 8. I'm assuming they got to go for it. At some point, they got to be like, you know what? We need to try to do something. We need to try to have a call that doesn't fall in line with the analytics. Because if you don't go for it, you're basically just giving up, saying we just want the game to not look embarrassing. Green Bay goes to commercial at the end of the first with Green Bay driving. James Madison sends their punter out down 24. They're saying, we'll get it next half. We'll just get on the play now. Let's see. The punt almost looked like a fake. Gets it away. Down in the end zone for a touchback. Georgia almost scored a touchdown there, but that game still doesn't matter. Just find it a PC because I can like pre-monitor this thing. I can have my monitor, I can have my gaming, my stream somewhere. I mean, I can really make this a lead. I think I gotta save up for a PC. That's like if I have spare income, I might look to buy a PC. Depending on how much it is, probably like $1,000 to get a decent gaming streaming PC. I'll talk with ChatGPT about it. Because that'll be something I can throw in the spare room and stream from in there. Plug the Xbox in. I guess I wouldn't need the Xbox. I would just need the PC. All right, Oregon's got the ball at their own 20-yard line. 6:07 left before we get to halftime. 1st and 10. I think Oregon's almost ready to check out of this game, too. They just ran the ball straight up the gut for 11 yards. And I'm assuming that they're saying, you know what? Like, they're not going to try to win this game 65-3, are they? They're running hurry up. They're running tempo up to the line here. It's going to be play action. Dante Moore throws off his back foot, and that's incomplete. Let's see the return here by Ole Miss gets nowhere. Huh. Yeah, I'm definitely not staying up the whole Georgia game. I'm not going to stream, or the whole Oregon game. There's no reason to be streaming this blowout. Chambliss with a weird-looking check down. They should call a timeout. Fumble, maybe. Georgia's going to run away with that one. Okay, we got both our games back on here that matter. Green Bay takes a snap. Oregon takes a snap simultaneously. Oregon looks incomplete. Josh Jacobs gets a reception for about 8 yards at the top of the screen here. And they're waving the Oregon catch off, but it was almost a grab. Let's see. He had to extend his arms here. I hate when it does this. Why did it like kicks me for inactivity? Now I gotta redo it all. Okay, like it kicks me out of a party. That's whatever. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We should be good. Okay. Both teams still running at the same time. Josh Jacobs cuts left, gets out inside the 10-yard line down to about the 9. Oregon's driving. They might have called that a catch, and I missed it. Oregon almost fumbles the ball here. Ball tries to get punched out, but it doesn't. The guy might have laid it right on top of the ball, which led to a knock in the wind out of him type situation. But he'll be okay. I think the running back knows it too. Georgia did get the fumble here, and that's going to be another first down. 10 seconds to go. Timeout, Dogs. Green Bay from inside the 10 takes the snap. Check down to Josh Jacobs. Jacobs bounces out, gets tackled at the 5-yard line after reception. Oregon play action, looks deep. Dante Moore's got him in 1-on-1, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Ducks. What game am I calling? I'm calling both of them. Ducks take a 31-point lead pending the extra point. Green Bay second and goal from the 5. Ole Miss gets an interception here with 5 seconds to go. That could be a game changer. They just showed a stat. Green Bay has scored 16 straight touchdowns in goal-to-go situations. That's field, or maybe it was a Bears defense stat. I don't even know. Anywho, Love takes a shot, takes a step, throws backwards. It's a fumble. He just threw to Wilson. That's like the third string running back. But that ball went backwards, I'm fairly certain. So that's going to be a loss of a couple of yards. And the ball just goes right off his face mask. Oregon's extra point is up, and it is good. They lead by 31 here, counting down the last 4 minutes of the half. Not ideal. Not ideal. Third and goal for the Packers now. This is what they're reviewing, because they had him marked at the 5. Now they're going to be like, we should probably look at this. Plays under review in the Green Bay game. Oregon scores a touchdown, so we're locked back into Ole Miss versus Georgia here. It's only 8:55, and I've already been streaming for about an hour and a half. That makes me feel good. They're checking if it's a backwards pass. He throws from the 5. It's down at about the 7. I think it's absolutely a backwards pass. No question about it. Gosh, I love the sport of football. Oh, we have this weird cam from like the top of the. Oh, that might be a forward pass. They'd call it a backwards pass. It's going to be back to the 8-yard line. Third and goal for J-Lo. Takes a snap. Throws over the middle. Incomplete. No flags. Christian Watson was the intended receiver. Something got thrown late, but it was like a towel. Fourth and goal. Green Bay is forced to kick a field goal. Very physical play on the ball here. Not a flag. Ball just not thrown in a place where Watson could have caught it. James Madison returning a kick. Finally, we get to see some sort of effort coming from them, and the receiver gets, or the returner gets somersaulted, front flip forward, and he face plants at about the 25-yard line. That game is looking funny right now. 34-3. Oregon taking care of business as you'd expect. They're probably already starting to focus on Texas Tech in the broadcast. I guarantee you, if I turn up the volume, they're talking about, man, Texas Tech. Touchdown first 5 drives are the first team in CFP history to do it, but that's what happens when you get to play against James Madison at home. They've had 4 big plays of 40-plus yards out of 21 total plays, so that means a quarter of every play they run is going for 40 yards, which is the Oregon you'd expect to see. But it feels like every big game that gets eliminated, so we'll see. We saw how they looked against Indiana, and it was not great. Both games kind of at a standstill. Oregon had injured one of their players on the kickoff, and Green Bay kicked the field goal. So we're kind of at a little standstill here, but that's fine. Totally fine. All right, James Madison back on the field at the 24-yard line. What is happening here? That's what we got to find out. Okay, game might have frozen. Here we are. James Madison over the middle. Ball thrown behind. Picks up 8 or 9 yards. Not bad, not bad, not bad. If anyone didn't watch the stream from yesterday, by the way, it was 3 hours and 45 minutes long. So I don't expect that y'all sit through it. But if you're going to bed, if you like went to sleep, you went night-night, perfect thing to do is turn that stream on. Because why not? That's why I think I need to stream on YouTube. Might get some watch hours. Would be nice to kind of grow that over there, especially for 2,000 subs. 2nd and 2 here for James Madison at the 32-yard line. Receiver in motion. Hand off to the running back. Madison tries to get wide. It's going to be a face mask, which is going to be a free first down. They lost about 2 yards on the play, but the face mask, you could see him gripping it. Just turns his head the other way. That's a free first down for the Dukes. I've been calling them the Dukes all night. I should probably make sure they're even called the Dukes. JMU Dukes. They absolutely are the Dukes. What is a Duke? Like Daisy Duke? Like Duke Blue Devil? Yep, that sure is a face mask turning his entire head sideways. They're showing you right there what a face mask is. Green Bay comes back up. And the ball fell over because of wind. But playing at Soldier Field, that's about, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours away from me. It's windy. You can see, like, the sleeves are blowing, the flag posts, the goalposts are blowing. What's the rule when the ball falls over with wind? You get an extra holder on the field? Interesting. Yeah, the ball is just blowing over. James Madison throws the ball. It's tipped up in the air, and Oregon almost intercepted. It was a D lineman. It was like a screen pass that the D lineman almost picked it off, and he is furious, which I don't understand because they're up by so many points. Chicago on the return gets out past the 35. Solid return towards the bottom of the screen. Yeah, James Madison, dangerous pass there. Dangerous pass. That ball was pawed up in the air, tipped right almost to himself. He almost self-caught a tipped interception. And they're showing the Jordan Love throw. And I don't know if they're showing the wind just taking it, but it's a beautiful throw. It's just off target. And James Madison on 2nd and 10 looks like they're picking up a first down. Another injury here on the kickoff, but this time in the Green Bay game. They take a timeout there. James Madison's about half yard short of a first down. They also have an injured player coming off the field, hobbling. Ole Miss scores a touchdown to start the fourth quarter. And we might have a ball game in College Football 26, of course. Clock ticking below 3 minutes here before half in the James Madison game. High snap, going to be Wildcat formation, and it's tight to see if they got that first down or not. I don't think they got it. It's going to bring up 4th and inches. Also, if someone can actually mathematically explain why they would go for 2 here instead of kicking the extra point, please do. Because like I get like, oh, you want to get the 2. That way if you score again, you just win. Because like, if you think you need 2 scores to win, you might as well just do it anyway. But it's like, I don't know, in college it feels like you go to overtime and anything can happen. It's like you need a 2-point conversion. Now, when you're down 15 and you score a touchdown, that one's wild because it's like, well, you need a 2-point conversion anyway, so you might as well know if you're going to fail it. But I think there's a real like mentality of like the players being down 9 and then missing the 2-point conversion and be like, well, now we're done. We're not going to get 2 scores versus kicking the extra point being down 8. Because it's like, okay, we score and then it comes down to a 2-point conversion. It's like, okay, we're in the game longer, which I think is the faulty argument of like, does the team give up when they don't get that 2-point conversion? Like, if there's 4 minutes to go, you score a touchdown, and you're down 15. Do you go for 1 or 2? Because if you go for 1, and you obviously probably get that, you're down 1 score, you got 1 or 2 timeouts. Like, if you need to score twice still after, it feels like that's just unreasonable. Like, knowing you need an onside kick. I don't know. I don't see why would you even put yourself in the situation to be like, oh, we do need an onside kick. Like, let that happen down the road. Because at the end of the day, the score gets closer. If you do get the ball back, you're down by 8. It's a lot different than if you get the ball back and you're down by 9. Because it's like, they need 2 scores or whatever. But now you're down 8. It's like, whoa, they could actually tie this game up here with the 2-point conversion. I don't know. It just feels like if you're trying to call the first 2 point conversion, knowing that if you miss it, you need another 2 point conversion, you might not call your best 2 point conversion play. I don't know if that math makes sense. I could be totally wrong. As a halfway analytics person, I'm like, punt on fourth down on your own side of the field. Okay, Green Bay and Chicago's back. I think I missed a play, but Chicago's got the ball 2nd and 5 from the 43-ish. Play action. Caleb checks down to the halfback, gets 4, maybe 5 yards close to the sticks. Probably going to be 3rd and inches here coming up. Ole Miss is out of timeouts in this game, so they're looking to get the ball back at the 2-minute warning with a chance to tie the game. Are they highlighting James Madison here? I think so. Good for them. Oh, Georgia gets the first down. Never mind. It's still not over yet, but just kind of a boring game. Looks like Chicago gets the first down. I missed the play, but first down with about 11 minutes to go in the half. Kyle Monangai picks it up. The rookie out of Rutgers? Is he a rookie? Kyle Monangai? Yeah, rookie out of Rutgers. Caleb under center here. Under 11 minutes to go. Man in motion. Takes a snap. Play action. Caleb dances forward. Slings it behind his man. There's a flag. But if it's on the... Depending on who it's on, it'll be 2nd down. We've got a hold on the defense. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty, automatic first down. James Madison's back from the 2-minute timeout at the 43-yard line looking for their first touchdown of the game. That ball is tipped off the receiver's arms, incomplete. Holding on the defense for Green Bay, absolutely true. Cole Kmet got held coming out of his break there. Just tries to turn out towards the pylon or towards the sideline and gets held. Green Bay's first penalty of the game. It's been a pretty clean, penalized game from what it seems like. Caleb rolls out, and that ball is just thrown away. Pressure gets to him really quick. 2nd and 10, let's call it. 2nd and 10 also for James Madison with 1:56 left. That ball is going to be handed off. Running back makes a move, tries to cut outside, dances out, keeps his balance, and ends up getting no yards. Probably could have gone down for a gain of 3 or 4, but ends up getting pushed backwards and trying to make a play. 1:47 left, 3rd down, James Madison. Chicago takes a snap, toss to the running back, gets about 2 yards, 3rd and 8 for them as well. Oregon calls timeout. 3rd and 10 for them, they're going to call timeout. Green Bay looking to get off the field here too. Looks like Georgia wins that football game. Wasn't even paying attention to it. I got one more to play. We've got Oregon against Texas Tech. Let's see what bowl game it would be. Oregon versus Texas Tech. They played each other 2 years ago, and Texas Tech was beating them? Huh, I didn't even know this game happened. Interestingly enough, this game was, let's see, I just found out this game happened. I don't remember this happening. Oregon had to come back from 27. Wait, I'm trying to do something. 27-18, they're down going to the 4th, and they came back and won. Early betting line. What bowl game are we looking at here? That's what I want to find out. Caleb Williams rolling out on 3rd and 13, just throws it away. So we're going to begin a punt there in that game. Dan Lanning calls a timeout with 1:40 left. It's going to be the Orange Bowl. So my guess is the 2 semifinals are Peach and Fiesta. So Texas Tech gets the Orange Bowl here. So let's go Big 12. Not the Utah Utes. And the Big 10. Oh wait, I have to play James Madison because James Madison won Oopsies. I don't even know if Ole Miss beat Tulane, did they? I forget. I gotta go back and see the stream. Let me see here. It's actually the game up right now here. Tulane was up 7-0. Tulane tied 10-10, or no, up 10-0. I think Tulane won 13-0, 13-7. Too far. Too far. Gotta go back more. Gotta go back more. Oregon gets a punt there. Down to about the 15-20 yard line. I think Tulane wins. Oh, wait, almost gets the ball back here. I'm pretty sure they just do something goofy here. Like the guy runs out of bounds here, yep. And the Hail Mary, I think he just stands there and takes a sack. Nope, he did throw it deep. And it was kind of tight. Okay. Cool. Good to know. So was Tulane winning that game? So I have to have two. Oh wait, I had the wrong one. Is what I'm saying. Oh well, I'm just gonna play the game that's actually gonna happen then. You can fight me. It's not up to me. I don't make the rules. Okay. Let's get back to what we were doing here. What am I looking at here? Oregon is at about the 27-yard line, 1st and 10 with a minute and 24 clock. It's ticking. Orange Bowl, there we go. This game will be at noonish in Florida. That's a long travel distance for Oregon. How do they get the worst situation out of everyone? They've got to travel all the way from dang Oregon all the way to Florida, so they'll probably go a couple days early. I'm guessing it'll be noon and clear, maybe partly cloudy. Bears game is back on. Under 10 minutes to go in the half. Tom Brady's doing the game right now. Good for Tommy. Good for Timmy Tom. What are we looking at here in the Oregon game? Pass interference. Okay, that's fine. I wasn't even paying attention really. I don't know what's really happening. I don't know if they're like they can't review pass interference. Oh, the receiver might have got hurt. That's what happened. Green Bay trying to get out of their own 5-yard line. They hand the ball off for 5 yards to the running back that dropped the ball for a fumble a couple plays ago. I think it's Emmanuel Wilson. I know my backup Packer running backs. Dante Moore takes a snap from the 42, tries to check it down. It's incomplete. Minute and 10 left. 2nd and 10. Green Bay's got 2nd and 5 now. Clock ticking below 9 minutes. And that is going to be a 1st down for the Packers. Nice little out route top of the screen to Christian Watson. Bottom of the screen, 2nd and 10 for the Ducks. All 3 receivers go out wide. They were kind of bunched up, and now they're spread out in what I call trips. Moore takes a snap, looks left, throws in a double coverage. It's intercepted. Ball's tipped up in the air. James Madison trying to get their first touchdown of the game, just running laterally, and he goes down. And there's a flag on the play. Why did he go down? He did a lot of nothing, or he did a lot of something to get a lot of nothing. It was a very interesting decision. Jordan Love looks like he gets sacked down by his own 8-yard line. He looks dead on the field. There's a flag on the play. He's like, do I have feeling in my hands? I don't even know. Love might be hurt. There's a big X on his arm. Can't tell if it's a bandage or if he got banged up, but Love is hurt. We got a legal block in the back in the James Madison game. Love takes an absolute shot to the head, helmet to helmet. And his head gets knocked around like 2 or 3 times, kicked around. He's probably going to get taken out of this game here. First, he gets hit right in the helmet. And then the linemen come up and just absolutely kick him in the head a couple times. And he's not looking comfortable right now. I don't think he's taking a shot like that. His brain might be a little scrambled. Timeout Green Bay, not looking good for the Packers. After the block in the back, the turnover puts James Madison at their own 47-yard line. Looking for some momentum going into halftime, maybe a little something to write home about. Just got to drive half your way down the field. James Madison in the gun, takes a snap, fires right, gets a little out route, caught for about 8 or 9 yards. 56 seconds left in the half. We'll get 2nd and 2 coming up here. This has to be so visually annoying, though, to have this random game on the screen and me watching 2 separate games on here, not even watching the game on the screen. Because I'm sure people are going to go on YouTube and be like, what is going on? Like, why is this guy talking about James Madison when the game on the screen is totally different? 1st and 10 for the Dukes, clock ticking below a minute down to about 50 seconds. Takes a snap, throws a little out route again, gets about 8 yards, and out of bounds goes James Madison down to about the 33-yard line. They're just taking these short routes down the field. Oregon's just saying, don't beat us deep, and both teams are comfortable doing what they're doing right now. Hopefully Jordan Love gets back up. That game's still in commercial. Looks like a potential concussion coming, or at least concussion protocol. 40 seconds left for the Dukes. 2nd and 2 from the 32. Called 33. Takes a snap, fires deep, has 2-on-1 coverage, and that is going to be incomplete. No flags. And when I say 2-on-1, I really meant 1-on-2 because he had his receiver in the area and 2 guys guarding him. Jordan Love is out of the game. Malik Willis is in. A guy that doesn't know how to manage the game, but not something I'd want to see if I was a Packer fan. And they do get a penalty for probably unnecessary roughness. And it's going to be a lot of handing the ball off now, probably for Malik Willis. As they're probably looking to just get into halftime here. The Dukes, however, are trying to steal some momentum here. I mean, I don't think anything can come out of it, but they do score and get the ball, or if they do score, they do get the ball coming out of half. 1st down, Dukes. Clock should stop with 31 seconds left. They do get the ball coming out of half, and I'm thinking maybe if they score here, score again, it's 34-17. But we're talking the best case scenario here, and that is probably not going to happen. I believe James Madison just used a 1st timeout. Malik Willis is leading his team down the field. It's going to be 3rd and 1 here at about the 41-yard line. Jordan Love's walking around with no helmet on, walking towards the tunnel. He seems to be fine, not gimpy in any way, but probably needing to be checked for concussion. Maybe just rattled a little bit. Third down and 1 here. Sickleback formation. Willis just hands it off for the 3rd straight play, and that is not going to get the 1st down. 4th and inches coming up. Jacobs could not plow forward, and he looks banged up now. He tries to get up and shake it off, but a couple injuries coming here for the Packers. Not looking good for the postseason. Micah last week. They're going hurry up here, trying to maybe draw them offsides. 4th and 1. Willis is going to back up to the gun. James Madison takes the snap now, firing to the end zone, and that ball is incomplete, out of bounds. 2nd and 10 for the Dukes with 24 seconds left. There is laundry on the field in that game, probably pass interference incoming. Looks like the Packers are just running this down to take a timeout, but hey, maybe I'm wrong. Timeout Green Bay. I was not wrong. Now they could still go for it, but I would assume that they're just going to punt and get on with their day. No reason when your defense is kind of playing well not to kick. Flag in the Oregon game comes out. Receivers just yapping. They're going to call pass interference on the defense, and I said receiver, I meant the ref. So that's going to be a 15-yard penalty or half the distance of the goal. Yep, and that sure is a flag. That is a receiver trying to come back to the underthrown ball that was out of bounds. I mean, I don't understand how they would have caught that unless he was 8'6". Down to the 15-yard line now, 24 seconds left. James Madison takes a snap, and that ball is low and incomplete. 20 seconds to go, second and 10. Green Bay takes the snap on 4th and 1. Malik Willis keeps it, gets the first down, and he's going to scurry his way out of bounds for a pickup of about 10 or 11 yards. Ballsy, Matt LaFleur. Why they do that, I don't know. But Green Bay picks up the first down going for it from their own 41-yard line on 4th and 1. And Malik Willis just says, I can beat this defensive end. I can get 1 yard on him. And he absolutely does. Dante Moore could not get the edge there for a touchdown in the fake game. James Madison here at the 15, second and 10, 20 seconds to go. Somebody looked like they moved. They blow the play dead. Looked like a snap was called for. The left tackle moved, but the center did not snap the ball. Something there was awkward. Malik Willis now shaking bake, running up the middle, picking up 8 yards. It's going to be false start back in the Dukes up to the 20-yard line here. Did Texas Tech just get off the field there in that game? Gosh, we really cannot score any points at all, can we? No fun allowed for anyone. Just defense. Oh, that's a safety. Yikes. All right, Malik Willis, single back formation, second and 3, receiver in motion. Toss play to the running back. It's Wilson. He picks up about 5 or 6 yards, gets inside the 35-yard line. Down to about the 33-ish. James Madison here from the 20 with 20 seconds to go. Second and 15, takes a snap, fire, single coverage, incomplete, seatbelt, no flags. Third and 15, the Dukes do still have 2 timeouts in the middle. The field is open to try to get a closer field goal. But I have a feeling they don't want a field goal. I have a feeling if they do pick up 12 or 13 yards here, they might go for it. I mean, what do you really gain putting it to a 28-point game? It's the same amount of possessions as if it's a 28 or 31-point game. It's just a matter of 2-point conversions. After a Packer run, James Madison is looking, takes a snap, last play before they'll have to kick, and that is going to be incomplete. Try to fire to the end zone. Not a bad call. 11 seconds ago, they'll be coming up to trot out the field goal kicker. Green Bay here with 3 minutes to go. Really just making my evening look nice. Running it down. Trying me to get to bed, and I love that. Love that for the Packers. Taking up a lot of clock. I'm assuming they're just dominating the time of possession battle right now. Just not letting Caleb Williams get the ball. It's 2nd and 6. This drive started at their own 5-yard line, and they're now down to the 29. Malik Willis takes a snap, fires. That might be his first throw I've seen. It's Wicks for about a 6-yard pickup. First down. Green Bay, clock ticking below 3 minutes now. They're fine with the way the clock's ticking. They're saying, you know what? We'll take this game into halftime. The Dukes trotted out their offense like they were going to go for it. I didn't even bother looking at it because I just figured they weren't going to do that. But they did that, and that sure is interesting. No sign of Jordan Love yet. Malik Willis in single back formation right under center again. Receiver in motion again. Toss play again. Same play, different day. It's about 4 or 5 yards. Very efficient for Green Bay, and that'll probably take us to the 2-minute warning there, except for we either have an injury or a timeout because the clock is not ticking there. Chicago calls a timeout. At halftime, I guess it's the time of possession because this is insane. Games are only about 2 minutes apart, which is crazy considering that one started like 40 minutes after the other one. All right, JMU's kicker coming up after the first, or his last kick got blocked. So keep your fingers crossed if you're a Dukes fan. We got a timeout from Oregon. No class at all saying, you know what we want to do is ice that kicker. Dan Lanning is such a savage. I love that. Green Bay, here we go. 2nd and 6. Willis from the gun. Hand off. Running back gets right side. It's Wilson inside the 10, inside the 5, pushed out of bounds at the 5, maybe the 4-yard line. Clock shouldn't stop here, and that should take us to the 2-minute warning. Unless Chicago is that desperate to get the ball back, they call another timeout, which would be kind of goofy of them. By the way, if this game up here finishes 2-0, I'll lose it. Officially a 2-minute warning there in the Packer game. They're showing Oregon's game against Ohio State. Still no sign of Jordan Love, but this drive has gotten 90 yards down the field, and Jordan Love has not been there for most of it. So Malik Willis, shout out to you for keeping the team on your back. JMU still lines up for the field goal. This time there will be no kerfuffles. They will kick it. And that is going to be a kick that's good. Kick's good for James Madison. 34-6 going into halftime for Oregon. I cannot wait to be done. I am going to bed, or at least getting off as soon as the Packers at halftime. Yeah, I typed a Nightbot and I had it do some commands, and I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but I was like, all right, sure, Nightbot, go off. Appreciate the alert. Bear Camp's still live when you're back. I don't think that matters. But anyway, Danny did come in and already tell me that the mic sounded staticky. But I've tried the only two things I know how to do, which is to restart the party, move my mic farther and closer away, and unplug it from my controller. It wasn't like this last night, so I don't know, maybe I broke it in the process, but whatever. Oregon's probably going to take a knee, which means I can close out that tab. I've already been live for 2 hours almost, which means I feel comfortable getting off once Green Bay hits halftime. By the way, if you didn't see, Jordan Love probably got a concussion. It's a rough one out here. Oregon takes the knee. That's halftime. I'm closing that out. Green Bay comes out. 2-minute warning. Malik Willis under center. First and goal from the 5. Fade route to Romeo Doubs. That ball is incomplete. Batted away by Tyreek Stevenson, who just stands over his defender. Tyreek Stevenson, by the way, is the guy against Washington that made that goofy play where he was like talking to the crowd, and then he walked back and like tipped the Hail Mary up to Noah Brown last year. A great Tyreek Stevenson moment. That was Malik Willis' only second pass of the game, and they've somehow gotten 90 yards down the field. Kind of funny how that works. Still no sign of Jordan Love. No word on him yet. Hopefully not a concussion. It looked like a concussion. So we'll see. And Josh Jacobs hasn't been in the game since he hobbled off. As I say that, Josh Jacobs is in the game taking the snap, and he gets down to the 4 or the 3-yard line, not taking the snap, but getting the handoff. And will Chicago burn a timeout? They do. 3rd and goal here. What's this Oregon game looking like? Is it 5-0 or something? 5-0. I hope it stays at that. A 6-5 game would kind of be funny. It's either fake snowing on these guys. It is. Gronk is putting fake snow on guys in Chicago right now. They should not joke about that fake snow. It's real. It's real snow. The wind is blowing here in Chicago. They're showing on the uprights, just absolutely. It's third and goal here from we'll call it the 4.5. Malik Willis and Josh Jacobs in the backfield. Romeo Doubs split all the way alone up top. Christian Watson, Jaden Reed, and one of the tight ends down low. Love takes a snap, or not Love, but Willis tries to fire and it's incomplete to the middle. And that's going to bring up fourth and goal. Shout out the Bears for getting that stop, because that was looking like Green Bay was going to kind of walk their way in the end zone, and they not only they got a stop, they force a field goal, and they get 2 minutes to try to come down and score, even though there's no timeouts. But Caleb Williams, he's the guy. He can run a 2-minute drill, right? McManus comes out to try to knock in what looks like a 23-yard field goal. Basically an old extra point. That kick is right down the middle. 6-0 Packers lead, and we've got a commercial break coming up. Which means if there's a commercial, I'm using the restroom. And you guys can enjoy the Oregon versus Texas Tech game. Yep, it's commercial. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Because you're going to much like Jonathan Lawrence. I like all the young guys that our dad doesn't like. Okay, what I missed. Hey, did you get a commercial? I love that. Hey, you know what? All you have to do is link your Amazon account to your Twitch account, and then you can get a free Prime sub. Did you know that? All you have to do is just link whatever the Amazon account is to your Twitch account, and you can give a Prime gaming sub for free. Right now, 2 people are subbed. If 5 do it, I'll jump in a pile of snow. If you type in exclamation point goal, you can see right there, I'm being legit. 5 subs and I'll jump in snow. Thanks, Nightbot. Why was my phone on like shorts? Oopsies. Okay. Kickoff goes bouncing to the end zone here. Chicago doesn't even look to take it out. Oh, I just cracked my knee. That was wonderful. But I should probably turn my heat on eventually tonight. It is getting to be 9:30, so maybe. Maybe. They're showing Caleb Williams highlights. Didn't know there was a lot of those in the world. Okay. Bears take the ball from the 35-yard line. Caleb's in the gun, takes a snap, looks right, fires quickly, complete to, I want to say the tight end, tries to jump over a guy. Not Cole Kmet. Is there another big white tight end on the team that I don't know about? Because number 84 has made a catch, and I don't know who that is. Hurry up offense down to the 49-yard line. Still on their own side of the field. Minute and 20 left. Caleb in the gun. Takes the snap. Packers send blitz. Caleb rolls left. Throws against his body out of bounds. 2nd and 10. Minute and 13 left. Minute 13 away from getting to go to bed, which is just... Everyone likes that. This new TV in the room, Chase, is a 55-inch TV. And it is, like, I've gotten in bed the last couple nights, turned on Rick and Morty, and it's, like, huge. Like, I almost have to, like, take a step back. But I would really love to get, like, some surround system to, like, install up here. Because I feel like this would be good for a home theater. I just don't know the rule about, like, screwing into walls. I don't know if I'm allowed to do that or not. Williams takes a snap, 2nd and 10. Fires underneath to Zacchaeus for about 7 yards. Hands it to the center. Minute to go. Caleb calling out plays. Or from a reliable source, it was only 48 to 50 inch. Did I say 55? Yeah, it was definitely 49. The TV expert, Mr. ChatGPT himself, said that. Caleb goes incomplete to the right side. 4th and 4. Interesting. Because Green Bay still has a timeout left. Do they go for this here, down 6-0, or do they play for the punt and try to maybe just go to halftime? If they go for this and don't get it, Malik Willis has a short field. I'm assuming since it's 4th and 4 with 50 seconds left, they'll try to draw him off sides and then just call timeout and punt. But I thought that, and then Malik Willis went forward on the last possession. So we'll see. This isn't the 45-yard line, which is almost field goal range in a dome, or if your kicker's got a boot. 1 second on the play clock. They do not snap the ball. Don't see a flag. Don't know if it's a timeout or a delay game. They're going to call delay game. So that will be a punt. 51 seconds to go. And Green Bay will probably more than likely take the game to half. I would assume that with Jordan Love in concussion protocol right now, they don't want to chance anything. Meanwhile, Oregon is trying to stretch their 5-0 lead on Texas Tech. What a boring football game. Today, by the way, the games have been 3-0. Ohio State won 3-0. Ole Miss Ole Miss lost to Georgia 14-7. And yesterday, I think Bama beat Indiana 14-10. Now, these are only 4-minute quarters, but still, like, gosh, no, there's just only been 3 total touchdowns, and it's been almost 12 quarters of football, which is ridiculous. A little scrum here for the Packers and the Bears. That's just SEC football. It's built different. I mean, that's why Texas A&M looks so good today, because that was SEC ball. Utter ridiculousness. What did I miss here in the Packers? Why was there a scrum? It looks like on the punt something was happening, or the guy's like just straight up in his throat. Yeah, we got a scrum here. Interesting. It happened on the punt return. The guy on the Bears just has his hand right up in his throat. And of course, the Packer is like, you know what? I need to get him back. Everyone's just like put their hands right in their face. It's like what Kaylee does to me. She'll just look at me and like, right there. Just put it right there. I'm like, yes, hello. And sometimes it's like on accident. She'll like stretch her arms just right in my face. Like, thanks. Packers have 39 seconds to go. The clock is skipping numbers. I think they're just going to halftime, which means I can be done. More penalties, more flags. Malik Willis takes a snap, takes a knee, and that is going to wrap up the first half of this game, which means I'm done broadcasting. Hopefully I don't get copyright strikes on my YouTube or Twitch for posting this. I don't think I will. I don't know what the rule is, but I know like some people have like Prime. Like when Tim the Tapman used to do it, he used to do like Prime Gaming or whatever Prime, and he would like broadcast Thursday night football games. And so I don't know what the rules are, but I don't think this is perfectly acceptable. More stats, more yards. Oregon extends their 5-0 lead for the fourth touchdown of the day. If you came here, I've streamed for 2 hours now, and there's only been 4 touchdowns scored on the screen. If you're a defensive sicko, this is right up your alley. But still, 2:16 left. I think I'm just gonna let the game finish out. You know what? Let's use your Texas Tech. Let's just see if I can come back from 11-0 down in 2 minutes. I'm not gonna try any cheese. Like, I'm not gonna try to get fumbles and whatnot. But I'm bored, out of my mind. Try to come down from 12-0, I guess. By the way, Chase, I don't know if you heard, Kaylee's car was not working. She called me as soon, like, I'm like, I had this play, like, I'm gonna try to broadcast the game again. It went really well last night. So, maybe I can do it. And as soon as I started, she called me. Like, it just annoyed me. Like, I just said I was gonna do this. And then she's like, my car doesn't work. Like, what do you mean? Like the thing is broken? She's like, I can't come to Ohio now. Like, oh boy, let's just cancel the whole trip. And so I said, I'll call him and let him know that you can't go. Why am I running the ball here? That's a great question. Hold on, let me see if I get one more play off before the 2-minute warning. Snap it! Okay. Ooh, that's a bad throw. Hey! Anywho, talked to her about her cat. She does have one of those. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I didn't even click a play. Her light, she's like, when I turn my lights on the car, my everything on like the dash, I can't see anymore. I'm like, okay, I'm sure that like a bulb burnt or like some LED panel probably burned. She's like, no, it's so much worse. I can't do anything. I can't. It's gonna. And then I'm like, all right, well, whatever. It's talk to Dad. Maybe he'll see if he can fix it. And she calls me back like 10 minutes later. She's like, it's fixed. I'm like, oh, great. So it wasn't that as the issue. She's like, oh, I don't know. Thanks to you. No help to you. I'm like, okay, great. Yes, I did just throw an interception, and that was not a good throw. But I thought he was open. I really did. I thought he was open there. That's okay. That's probably what happened in real life. Oh, I wasn't watching. I can still get the ball back here and try to score. Barely, though. Just a couple seconds left. The answer is no. You could not come back from 12 points down. That's a screen. It'd be great if you can get out of bounds there. I said I'm gonna come on here and I'm trying to score points, and I came out here and scored 0 and threw an interception. You said she's nervous. She's more than nervous. I'm out here. Oh, that's incomplete. I get the ball back. Let's go. She's getting a little nervous. It's funny. Every day, it's a new catastrophe. I can't go to Ohio. My kidney hurts. I'm like, okay, stay home. And she's like, I hate my household. Like, okay. All right, can we call real plays here that I can try to score points with? Let's see how much I can make reads here. Not getting a first down that really sucks. All right, I gotta lock in. I gotta lock in now. The clock is ticking. My goal is to score in the 30 seconds that I have. Okay, got wide. This is hard. This isn't as easy as I remembered. I can't just throw it wherever I want. Huck it. I'm trying to, but the clock is ticking. I need to get out of bounds. That's not going to do it. I don't even know how to spike it. Okay. I'm hucking it. This might be the last play of the game. Nope, we're good. We're good. Okay. Do I kick the field goal here? Or do I try to score a touchdown? I'm thinking I should probably try to score a touchdown here. Okay, this is my play here. This is how you get 20 yards every time. It works almost every time, unless you're playing against Oregon and the receiver just, I guess, plays it perfectly. If you're kicking, you ain't winning. Well, guess what? I couldn't complete the ball anyway. I did have 2 possessions there, so I had a chance to maybe score if I didn't throw a pick and then have a Hail Mary attempt. But 12-0 is the game. I had to get it done because that game would have taken forever. based on today's kickers, no one should be kicking exactly. I would not trust anyone to make a kick. Based on, even all the special teams, the punting, there's block kicks, there's missed kicks, there's everything. Okay, it's been 2 hours and 10 minutes. No field goals, no extra points, only 2-point conversions, more stats, more yards. I'm calling it. I'm going to bed, or at least I'm going to not do this anymore. I'm going to probably put a blankie on and turn on my heat and watch the end of something or other. But with that being said, if you're seeing this on YouTube, subscribe and whatnot. And thanks for stopping by for all 2 people that did. Chase and Danny, the only 2 people that said hi today. But that's okay, because yesterday was good. Go Pack and go Buckeyes. Everyone have a great night, and stay safe over the holidays and whatnot. And have a good night. I think I already said that. Oh well, bye.